Take a seat and relax on the coaching couch.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Coaching Couch. This is Yvonne Lorraine here with my host, Miss Sharon Taylor. Hi, Sharon. So happy to have you today.
Hi, Yvonne, Lorraine. Happy to be here again, Sharon Taylor, founder and CEO of the Business Vision and Development Center. What we talking about, Yvonne?
Well, Sharon, here go another one of them little hot topics today.
It's hot outside and the topic's hot.
We're trying to help our audience out, right? So today we're going to talk about, let's take some time to figure out, who are we lying to? Are we lying to ourselves? Are we receiving lies? And when we talk, Sharon, it's all about taking that self-evaluation to think about the things that we're talking about, right?
Yeah.
So I'm just going to put it out there now. When we're talking about these things, we talking about men, we talking about women, we talking about both. Okay. So if y'all hear us say he or she, just know it's them and they.
And us and we.
Right. All the above, right?
All the pronouns available.
So to get us started, when we talk about this, so this is the situation, the scenario we're going to go from, Sharon.
Okay.
So we're talking about, let's start with we're gonna say relationships, okay? Because we can be in relationships where we know that it's an unhealthy relationship, but we continue to lie to ourselves. And what are we lying about, Sharon? So many different things. There are so many areas men and women allow themselves to stay in unhealthy relationships just because we don't want to believe the truth that we see, the truth that we hear, because sometimes people even tell us and we be like, they don't know what they're talking about. And it's like, no, if they say it, we need to believe it. What you think about that, Sharon?
I can go on forever, but I'm gonna try and keep it in one lane. When it comes to being in an unhealthy relationship, and I've been in some, and some of the lies that we tell ourselves is that things will change, it'll get better, they need us, they can't survive without us.
That's good.
And we can't find anybody better. We're lucky to have them. I mean, the list goes on and on with the lies that we tell ourselves when the fact of the matter is we have to look inside and say, why am I saying this to myself? And I always tell people, I'm glad I thought of this. I always tell people, and I say, is this something you would tell your daughter or your son to do or stay in? And if they say yeah, then sometimes you just gotta say, yeah, I can't help.
Right.
But 9 times out of 10, they wouldn't want their best friend or their daughter or their son to be in that type of situation. And sometimes that's what it takes to ring the bell to wake them up from the lies that they tell themselves.
Thank you for sharing it. And that's so true, Sharon. And one of the things in reference to that I want that you pointed out was, let's take the internal check of ourselves. Let's stop telling ourselves that we can't do any better. Let's stop looking in the mirror thinking that we are not beautiful. He or she, she beautiful, he handsome. Let's not, you know what I'm saying? Because if we felt those ways, if we felt that we were beautiful, we're handsome, we're smart, we can do this, we're able to make our money, we're able to take care of our kids, we're able to get another place. If we really believe that we could do those things, which we all can, if we believe it within, then it would be harder for somebody else on the outside to continue to tell us what we can't do and what we're not able to do. So, taking that inventory of self and taking the inventory of who is in your immediate circle, because in those situations, sometimes your friends are not going to, they shouldn't lie to you to make you feel good, but they definitely should be there for you to help you and comfort you along the way. Because Sharon, I don't know about you, but I know I've had friends, they don't want to tell you the truth because they worry about hurting your feelings when things go down. But don't tell me a lie, tell me the truth.
Well, Yvonne, I don't know about other people but what I know is that my instinct, I already know. I know when I'm in a bad relationship. I know when I should be doing better. I know, but I stay or stayed. So, but I want to talk to you something real quick. I went to a mentoring session with young girls, and they were talking about relationships, and these are high school girls. And there's a thing now on social media, which I'm not in the teenage girl group, about toxic relationships. And toxic relationships is trending, which means that it's the thing. It's the thing to be in a toxic relationship. It's the thing to have your boyfriend come in a club or come in a restaurant and drag you out because he loves you. And it's a thing for the women to be banging on the man's door because she loves him. I could not believe that it's a thing and that it's promoted because in our day, that was something you ain't want nobody to know. And now it's a thing where, oh yeah, he came in the club and he tore the club up and turned everything over. And I just said, let me go, girl, because you know how he get when I'm out. I was like,
Yeah.
So, anyway.
Well, I'm glad you shared that, Sharon. And I just wanted to say, even when I spoke earlier, I wasn't just talking about relationships, but I'm definitely glad you brought this up. Because if that is the trending thing going on, that couldn't be nowhere away from the biggest lie that I have ever heard. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm just gonna say some lies, y'all, are just such a big lie that it's just stupid.
It's not cute. It's not healthy. And when you got that black eye and put makeup on it, it's not cute.
No. So you can't believe the trending lies, especially knowing. Thank you for sharing, Sharon. So I hope that anybody who thought that that trend was okay, we hope that you're listening to know that that definitely is a lie. That is not how you want, because ladies, women, young girls, you want to be treated like ladies, women, and young girls. You want to be treated how you should. You should want to be treated.
Yes.
Like a gentleman, or you women, ladies, you should want gentlemen in your life. If they can't treat you like a gentleman, then you might want to check that early. Young girls have to understand that you are trying to grow to become young ladies and young women. And if you're anything younger than a young lady, anyhow, you probably shouldn't even really, you don't have to be that serious, because it's not that serious. Just gonna say that. But even with the men, it's like, men, you should want young ladies in your life. You should want women who carry themselves as women in your life also. It goes both ways.
Yes. And the thing is, if you don't set boundaries early, if you don't check yourself early, next thing you know, years have gone by Babies have come into the picture. And before you know it, you have lost yourself.
Yes.
Lost your whole identity.
Yes.
In a lie. And don't even know who you are anymore. Or who you were meant to be, more importantly.
That's right. That's right. That's right. So we want you to get away from the lies that others are telling you, from the lies that you have owned, and now you believe them. You know that that's not true. And we know it can be hard because we have been there in some areas. Don't have to just be a relationship.
Yep.
The lies that people tell you about what you can't accomplish. You may have a dream that you know that it's your God-given dream.
Right.
And then you can have people tell you, oh, you can't do that. You never did this before. You don't have no money. And it's like, okay, yeah, you might not have the money, but that don't mean you can't continue to pursue your dream, because as you continue to pursue it, then trust me, you will get there. If that's
doors will open. Doors will open.
So you can't believe the lies from others who don't even know. It's not their life. For real.
No.
They don't even know.
They don't know what your path, they don't have a clue what your path is.
And Sharon, I just want to mention, and sometimes even with good intentions.
Yeah.
And it's not even a lie. People will just, with good intentions, looking out for you, will tell you what you can or cannot do. And that's again where you have to know for yourself. And you have to have done the work within to know, yes, this is what God gave me to do. And be encouraged and surround yourself with other like-minded people to help you to get there.
Yes. So. Thank you, Yvonne.
Yeah, so Sharon, that's really all I have. I mean, it could have really been a mouthful, and we're hoping that, it helps somebody, because, that plays on a lot of things. I mean, that deals with, we pray that it doesn't get to abuse, whether it's physical or mental abuse, but we know that it can go that way. So that's why, today's topic was to encourage somebody to just stop believing the lies. Start there and start telling yourself the truth about who you are. Look in the mirror, remind yourself who you are. And then maybe that would be the first step to help some people, Sharon, to make it through. You got anything else you'd like to say?
No, thank you, Yvonne.
All right. Well, I thank you, Sharon, for having me with you on the Business Vision Development Center. And you're going to always let people know how they can reach us if they need to, want to, and to share what they want to hear from us.
Well, you can email us at info@thebvdcenter.org. You can email IamYvonneLorraine@gmail.com. You can find us anytime, day or night, on YouTube, the Business Vision and Development Center. Like, share, and subscribe. Today. See you next time.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Like, share, and subscribe.